What's up, y'all? Today we're making crawfish mac and cheese. Oh yeah, follow this recipe, follow along, let's go. Also, y'all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit a like on this video for the YouTube algorithm. Welcome to Feast with Pete, and today we're making crawfish macaroni and cheese. First thing first, you're gonna add the salt to water, and when your water is boiling, you wanna add your macaroni. And you wanna cook your macaroni for the package directions that, came with. It could be 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Put a little bit of oil so the mac doesn't stick. And then, after that, cooked it for like 8 minutes and then kind of drained it. And then that's it. Just left it like that. Don't do anything with it. Just don't put cold water or anything. And then this separate pan, you want to put a little bit of butter. Okay, about half a stick of butter. And then some evaporated milk. So evaporated milk, in my opinion, is probably one of the best milk if you're making mac and cheese. So make sure you stir that really well on like medium to medium low. And then you're going to add some sour cream. Normally, what a lot of people do is they would like stir the butter with a little bit of flour and then add the milk and then add the cheeses. But when you actually make the mac and cheese, it dries up the mac and cheese after a while. So when you do it this way, it does not dry it up. So try this method, and let me know what you guys think about this one. And then I have my mother-in-law visiting from New Orleans. She brought some crawfish for us, so I got the crawfish heads, and you need flavor for this one, right? It's a crawfish macaroni and cheese. So I added the crawfish heads to get some more flavor. And then I also used some crawfish seafood boil and some Creole seasoning. Now, if you don't have seafood boil, you can use Tony Chachere's or any type of Cajun seasoning that you got. And if you don't know how to make a Cajun seasoning, I can tell you how to make it in the description. I can put the recipe down there for y'all. But that's basically, you want to put it for as much as you want. British coastal cheddar. And if you don't have British coastal cheddar, you can add some white cheddar, okay? And also you can add a little bit of garlic powder and some onion powder and some little bit of salt and pepper. And add a little bit of pepper jack cheese. Now, if you can't handle the spice and you're a tenderoni, you can put some Monterey Jack cheese, okay? That's perfectly fine. And then you want to add some sharp cheddar cheese. Total about 2.5 cups worth of cheese in here. So I just like constantly stirred it, at medium low. Obviously this is edited for time. And when the cheese looks like that, and your cheese melt looks like that, you're ready to put in the crawfish. And the crawfish, you're gonna put some crawfish tails, the Bernard's crawfish tails. Thanks for my mother-in-law again. She brought these crawfish tails for me. I added this crawfish tails, and I also have a little bit of fresh crawfish, so I wanted to do both crawfish in this mac and cheese recipe, if you will. And then you want to cook that for like a couple of minutes. Stir that constantly, cook that for a couple of minutes, put it on low. And then take the macaroni, and then you want to just stir that around, okay? A little by little, till all of the macaroni is covered. Now I got the slow motion action for y'all. Y'all see how beautiful that macaroni looking with that crawfish? Woo-wee! And guess what, y'all? A lot of restaurants outside of New Orleans, outside of Louisiana, outside of Mississippi, they don't make a good crawfish mac and cheese like this, okay? This is a Southern style crawfish mac and cheese. So next thing you want to do is butter that dish. You don't want to put that pasta in when the dish is not buttered, because if you don't butter your dish, it could stick. So basically, once you do that, you want to put it in a single layer. You want to preheat your oven for 400 degrees. And then, I had to do 2 of these glass dishes. And then I added some British coastal cheddar, the one I got from Costco. You can put white cheddar right here. Either one works. If you have Munster cheese, you can put that here also. And then you gotta need some type of yellow cheddar. So sharp cheddar cheese. I know macaroni and cheese comes from humble beginnings, but you know what? We have elevated this dish, all right? And then put some pepper jack cheese. And all good food, y'all, comes from humble beginnings, because poor people know how to cook. That's it. plain and simple. And I got some crawfish from Louisiana, you know, from Sal's. You know, shout out to Sal's. Look at how beautiful that looks. Nobody makes crawfish like the way they make it in Louisiana, okay? You can go have crawfish in other places. It will never taste like that. Once you go to Louisiana and taste this crawfish, man, you're gonna be spoiled. So add enough crawfish in that dish, okay? And then you're gonna repeat the process again for the second one. I had my oven preheated at 400 degrees and I baked it for 15 minutes. Now if you want to go a little higher, you can go 20 minutes, but 15 minutes was fine for me. I didn't have to put it on the broiler. I'm gonna let you know how I like it. All right, y'all, it's lunchtime right now, so I brought some mac and cheese, the one I made. Look at that. Man, now that is one of the best mac and cheese I ever made, okay? And not putting flour in it actually makes a better difference. And putting the frozen crawfish along with the fresh crawfish actually makes the recipe even better. So try that. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have trouble finding the groceries, I'm gonna let y'all know where to get them, okay? Until then, don't forget to feast with Pete. If y'all enjoyed that video, smash that like button and don't forget to hit subscribe.